so nervous. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today, if you noticed from the title, I wanted to talk about something different, something aside from beauty and fashion, and that is talking about confidence and having confidence in yourself. It's something that I've struggled with growing up. It's something that I still struggle with now in my 20s, and the way that I would describe it, it's like a roller coaster. Confidence is like a roller coaster. It goes up and down. It's not something that kind of just stays at one level for anyone. And most recently I went through a dip and I'm working my way back up, and I thought I would share with you some pointers that I've picked up, some of the things that have helped me gain back my confidence. So the first thing that I wanted to mention was the saying, fake it till you make it. Yes, I know it's an incredibly obnoxious saying. It's not a saying that I particularly like, but the actions behind it are actually worth looking into and doing. And it's basically just altering your body language and the language that you use when you interact with other people. So it's something that I've learned. When I walk into a place where I'm going to feel uncomfortable, be that around your family or your colleagues, if it's a place that I feel my least confident, if I walk in with my head down, with my shoulders like this, it gives off the wrong impression, not only for yourself inside, but to the other people who see you walk into the room. It gives them the impression that you're weak and that you aren't strong and that you don't feel good about yourself. Whereas if you walk in with your head held high and smile, it makes such a difference to how you're treated, because people will automatically think that you're happy, and it will make you feel better because you will eventually feel the way that you're acting when you walked into the room. Whereas if you walked in looking all down, you will feel like that for the rest of the day, which isn't what you want. The next point that I wanted to talk about is to say yes and take opportunities. And this is something that's been spoken about a lot, and I feel like this has a place for people who are suffering with anxiety and depression as well. Saying yes to opportunities and taking risks, things that you might not have before, can do wonders for somebody's confidence. When I was at the peak of my confidence and when I was really happy with myself, was all because I took a risk when I was 17, and I became part of an organisation that allowed me to move forward and express myself, and allowed me to realise that people have faith in me, and that was something that I hadn't really experienced or believed before that. And if I hadn't taken those first steps to get that, because I had to run a whole campaign and I had to get people to believe in me for me to reach that level. If I hadn't done that, if I hadn't gone for those positions, I wouldn't have become that. I wouldn't have had that level of confidence, and that was the happiest that I have been. In it followed suit in the rest of my activities. It followed suit in my home life. That confidence helped me when I was at college. It was a real big eye opener, and I really want to get to that level of confidence again. And the next thing that I wanted to say is remove negativity from your life. So that can be anything from negative memories in your room. So if you've got things that remind you of bad experiences or negative drawings or negative quotes or negative diary entries, get rid of them all. Same with people who just bring you down, who don't believe in you, who aren't pushing you forward. Instead, they're dragging you down. Get rid of them. You don't need that in your life. You need positive substance in your life, and you need to work on incorporating that into your everyday life. And the way I do that is by making sure I see my friends at least once or twice a week. I surround myself with my family as much as I can. I interact with people on Twitter who I know will help me and are just positive people. They spread positive quotes. They have a positive energy about them. I'm all about that. At work, I surround myself with positive people, and I have no time now in my life for negativity. And that has slowly helped me feel better. It makes me feel better at the end of the day because I don't come home with that negativity that I would have otherwise. And that helps me at home with my mum and my dad, and just in general makes me a better, pleasant person to be around. Because when you have low confidence, you can tend to be quite a down person to be around because you don't have faith in yourself. You can't see how other people would either. Which leads me on to my next point, which is probably my most important point, and it's the hardest one. And if you take anything away from this video at all, I'm not even sure if this video is making sense, but if you take anything away from this and what I'm trying to tell you and how to be a better person, how to grow your confidence, is to learn to love yourself and to learn to know that you are worthy. This is something that I'm struggling with at the moment. It's something that I've struggled with for a couple of years now. And I went through a time when I finished university and I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere. I still have those days, but those days are a little bit more far in between. But I went through a stage of constant, like a solid few months. And it was really, really hard. I felt like I left my family down. Felt like I left my sister down. And she deserves a really good role model. And I still feel like I've let her down. And feel like I let some of my friends down. And I was constantly feeling like a failure. And I've had to learn that I'm not. That I have things in my life that I should be proud of, that I am proud of, and my parents are proud of, and that I am a good person, and that you are a good person. You need to have faith in yourself as a person. You need to know that you are a good person and you deserve the love that you are given, because only then will you be able to accept love and support from others. If you don't feel that love and don't feel that support coming from yourself for yourself, it's a lot harder for others to give it to you. It's a lot harder for you to accept it, which means that it makes it harder for you to be around, and it doesn't do anything for your self-esteem. and it can make you go into this downward spiral. So please, 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 if you are suffering with having little confidence, know your worth. Know that you are somebody who has a lot going for them, and keep repeating that to yourself. Make yourself believe that, because only then will you be able to open your heart and open others to that too. And only then will you be a happier, more positive, more confident person. Whew. So that got a bit deep. I hope you guys were able to take something from that. I'm not sure how much sense that made. I tried to film this a couple of times, so I hope I did it justice, and I hope you guys were able to benefit somewhat from this. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any thoughts. Let me know if you have any other ways of improving your confidence. Let me know in the comment section below, and let me know if you'd like to see more of these kind of videos. If you don't and you still want beauty and fashion, don't worry, I'm still going to be doing that next week. I plan to do a spring essentials video, so if this wasn't for you, I'm sorry, but I'll be back next week with something that you'll hopefully enjoy, and will be a lot more cheerier and chirpier. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys next week. Bye.